So over the weekend, President Trump was in Europe, specifically France, and he's getting a little bit of heat for missing a memorial. Now, this is, of course, we had Memorial Day weekend, so kind of important to go and visit some memorials. That's what a president is supposed to do. That's at least one of the jobs of the president is to honor the soldiers, right? Now, he was scheduled to lay a wreath and observe a moment of silence on Saturday at the, I'm going to butcher this, I'm sorry for my European audience, the Ains Marne American Cemetery in the village of Belleau in France. Now, he was supposed to do that. Now, did he? Well, no, of course not. He decided not to go because it was rain. I'm sorry, what are you going to do? It was raining out. It was raining out. He said that, and this is according to the White House, they said that the poor visibility had grounded the presidential helicopter and didn't want to drive to the cemetery. In fact, earlier today, he came out and said, well, I mean, I wanted to go, but then the Secret Service told me that they couldn't go, that I couldn't, that they wouldn't let me go. But I wanted to go. I wanted to drive there. Well, that's weird. You couldn't go, but yet every other world leader that was there was able to go. In fact, your staff was able to go. So why couldn't you go? Now, I want to give you a quote here from Nicholas Soames. He's the grandson of Sir Winston Churchill, and he's a conservative, okay? Now, he called Trump pathetic. He said, quote, "They died with their face to their foe, and that pathetic inadequate Donald Trump couldn't even defy the weather to pay his respects to the fallen." Damn. So, look, that's harsh, right? But in reality, look, this guy's like Cadet Bone Spurs. So, of course, he's going to come up with an excuse because he doesn't care about the veterans more. You had Lieutenant Colonel Ralph Peters saying this, quote, "People have been agonizing about why I didn't go. Was it really about the weather? I think the short answer is he just didn't feel like it. He wasn't in the mood. He didn't want to get his bouffant hairdo wet." Little dig at the hair. I enjoyed that. Anyway. But no, he's right. At least in my opinion. I don't think he felt like going. He's like, screw this, man. I don't want to go. It's lightly raining. It's a drizzle. I'm going to get my hair wet. And it's going to be uncomfortable. And nobody's going to be cheering for me. I don't really care. And I can't even take the helicopter. Now, what is this crap? No. I'm not going to go. Cancel it. I'll go the next day when it's not raining. Here's the thing. When you're president, rain or fucking shine, asshole, you get out there and you do what you got to do. Now, of course, a lot of people on social media made a comparison between Obama and this is the thing that Trump loves the most. When you make comparisons between Donald Trump and Barack Obama, when Barack Obama definitely went out there in the rain. Even George W. Bush. George W. Bush is an idiot, and he had a problem with his raincoats and his ponchos and his umbrellas. He really was not a smart man. He's goofy. And a war criminal, but goofy one. Even he was out there. Had went to all these things, but not Donald Trump, because Donald Trump doesn't care. He doesn't care at all. But Rhodes, he said, "I helped plan all of President Obama's trips for 8 years. There's always a rain option." And as I said, Ben Rhodes was the Deputy National Security Advisor under Barack Obama when he was president. And he said, look, that doesn't make any sense. That excuse doesn't make any sense. There's always a rain option. He could have made it, and he should have made it. Well, okay. But, as I said before, he doesn't care. He didn't care about that. Cadet Bone Spurs gives zero shits about veterans. His personal Vietnam, as he has explained, was not getting VD in college. What makes you think that he would want to show up? Odds are the guy doesn't know anything about World War I or anything about World War II. He probably watches World War II documentaries to steal something from Brett Ehrlich and claps at all the wrong times. So look, jokes aside, he doesn't care about veterans. He's more than willing to exploit them and use them as a prop, as a political prop, just like a lot of these Republicans, a lot of these chicken hawks. And that's what Trump is. He is a chicken hawk. He's never showed up to any sort of veterans memorial. He's never done anything of substance for veterans. It's all been talk and bullshit. Because at the end of the day, Donald Trump is just a con man using the troops, using what they've went through, using their pain, using all that for his own political advantage. Because that's who he is. He's got no shame. Hey guys, hopefully you enjoyed that free video. Now I'm going to have to ask you a favor. Between the demonetization and the YouTube algorithm messing around with view counts, etc., we're having a hard time adjusting to the new YouTube reality, which is where you guys come in. See, we have a Patreon, patreon.com/TYTNation, set up to help us rely on you guys, the viewers, instead of big corporate ads. Look, you know the show. You know I'm not in favor of big corporations anyway. So help us transition away from relying on the ad model to pay the bills and sign up to be a patron, patreon.com/TYTNation. That goes a long way to help us keep the lights on. And you guys will know that you're supporting independent progressive media.